Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Carter James Ranch on a brisk September morning. It's actually September 30th, Friday, September 30th. Sun's shining, but a little cool. I think it's about 50 degrees. So back over here at the ranch today. I wanted to thank everyone who has subscribed over the last 30-45 days. Really appreciate the following. Part of the reason why I started to create this YouTube channel was just to document the process of getting into ranching and starting the process. I wish there's a couple of ventures I've been involved in my 20s and 30s, and I wish I had documented those processes. So I just decided to do this. One exciting thing for me is just my family. Not all my family lives in Kansas. I'm actually from Colorado, so most of my family lives in Colorado and some in Seattle. My sister lives in Seattle. My nephew Logan, I want to give you a shout out, Logan. He likes following the YouTube channel, always giving me suggestions. He's looking forward to the day when I learn how to edit videos. So I'm sure some of you are too. I just don't know how to edit videos yet, and I'm not a tech person. So, I've got a follower, Mary Lou Lindy in Greeley, Colorado. I want to give you a shout out. I met Mary Lou back in 2014. We actually bought an apartment building that Mary Lou was a tenant in, and she'd lived there for a long time. Mary Lou, if you know how to, comment on the video on how long you lived at the Rob Carr Apartments. But I love, doing these videos. So Mary Lou, who I'm still friends with today, even though we've sold that building, she still follows everything we're doing. And I think, Mary Lou, you turned 90 years old this year. So sharp lady. And the ranch is just a real passion project for me. Those of you guys that follow us on Facebook, I had a friend of mine from high school, Nick Moore, stop by. It was great to catch up with him. Hadn't seen him in 20 some odd years, but we just sat around the kitchen table and talked for hours about our lives, the glory days of playing high school and college basketball. So just a lot of fun. So really appreciate everyone who's following the channel and coming along on this journey. So hey, I wanted to show you some things we're doing. We've got a big project starting today. I'm actually going to be building a piped corral. For those of you that have cattle, you got to have some handling systems in order to handle these big animals. And we're going to be getting more cattle here in the next couple months. And we're also going to be needing to load out 3 of our heifers that we have here, because we're going to be having them artificially inseminated. We don't have a bull yet. I haven't talked a whole lot about the black-hided cattle. We've got 4 of them. There's 3 heifers and a steer. Those are actually full-blood Wagyu. So even though the Carter James is the home of the Kansas South Pole, love the South Pole breed because of the grass genetics. They stay fat on grass. I do love Wagyu. I don't know if you guys have ever tasted Wagyu meat. So I am gonna have a herd as well, a smaller herd of Wagyu. So I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do as far as getting a bull with that, but we're gonna have 3 of those 3 heifers artificially inseminated in November, and I need to have a way to load them out. So if you don't have good facilities, it's going to be a mess. So this is just a small area near the ranch house. When we first got the cattle, I just put up this jankety fence just to hold them in. I mean, this doesn't really hold them. If they really want to get out of here, they could just T-post with some of this. I think it's called welded. I'm not sure what this is, but it's done well. But they lean up against it. It starts to bend, I guess. So anyhow, we're having a pipe fence built. We're leaving that white fence in place, and we're gonna have a pipe fence come across here with some gates in there. Luke Wright, who is my fence builder, he's dropped off some equipment. He's gonna be taking down this barbed wire fence along here and the barbed wire fence along there, and that's all gonna be a piped fence. And then right along here, we're gonna have some corrals and some different pens. And then the cattle will take a right-hand turn, and we'll set up the Q catch, the head chute here, and kind of over here, and that's where we'll be able to work them. We do need to vaccinate the cattle here this fall. Here's the Q catch. I'm not going to mess too much around with it. I found a wasp nest in there, and about 3 weeks ago I got stung on my face, and I haven't killed them yet. Hopefully the weather is going to get them out. But yeah, real nice chute. Real easy to handle the cattle once you get them in there. And so we're gonna get this set up so we can load cattle in, load them out. But yeah, we're gonna get those Wagyu artificially inseminated. So we'll see how that goes, and looking forward to getting this this corral put together. So I'll keep you guys in the loop and show you some footage on that. The other thing I wanted to comment on is we're almost done with the farmhouse, the main floor. We've been doing some renovations. I think we're gonna list it to Airbnb it. We're gonna operate this property as kind of a farm getaway. If you want to get away for a quiet weekend, come stay at the farmhouse, the Carter James, the Working Cattle Ranch. We got this small house over here that needs a fair amount of work if we're gonna get it set up for people to stay in. I'm actually thinking about maybe making it a little country store, since we've been starting to raise farm fresh chicken. We've got eggs, we're gonna be having beef. Thought about coordinating with some other people around to do jams and jellies and honey and different stuff, and we're having shirts and hats and everything made for the ranch here. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a little country store there. So if you guys have comments on that, I'd love to get your thoughts on that. If anyone watches this from Paola, I'd love to get your thoughts on that, as well as the farmhouse. We've also thought that this might be a great space if you needed to rent this out for a birthday party, or if you wanted to do a baby shower and you needed more space. So the farmhouse could be a great option for that. So still got a lot of work to do here. We need to take out some dead trees. This is a huge tree. I'd be curious how long it's been here. It might have been here for 100 years. And the farmhouse was built in 1895. The smaller house was actually built later on. I've not confirmed this historically, but in talking with some of the family members of the Messers who used to own this property and live here, I guess in maybe the early 1900s, this was owned by the Phillips family, who operated hotels out of Kansas City, and I was told that this was their summer home. And back then they had some hired help, and they actually had this little house, little 2-bedroom Jack and Jill bathroom house built, so when they came down here for the summer, the hired help could stay in the house here, and the family would stay in the farmhouse. So very interesting. There's actually a couple light fixtures that are in the house that we kept that are from one of their hotels, or a couple. I don't know how many hotels they own, but very unique old lights. So yeah, interesting plans here going on. But yeah, looking forward to getting this pipe corral fixed up here in the next probably 2.5 weeks. And then we'll be able to load out those 3 Wagyu heifers, get them artificially inseminated, and we will get them back and hopefully be having some baby calves next fall. You can't really see the cattle there across the pond. They're probably wondering what I'm doing. I haven't moved them like I normally do for the last day and a half, just because we're trying to get the pastures clipped down with the bush hog. We've clipped over here, but we need to kind of clip where all this ragweed is, and I don't want them to be in the way. So they got a bigger area than what they're used to, so I'm leaving them there for a day or two to hopefully get a jump start on all this, so I can not have them be in the way. So, but really appreciate everyone watching, following our journey here at the Carter James Ranch, and look forward to having a video here. My parents are coming out from Colorado to visit in about 3 weeks, so I'm looking forward to having them out. We're thinking about doing an open house, so I got 3 weeks to get the ranch house done. So do a video and have that thing ready to rock and roll. So hope you guys are having a great fall into September. Weather's changing. I love this time of year. So thanks a lot for watching, subscribing. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and God bless you.